How easy was that? I told you it was only 3 or 4 mouse clicks. Now what we're going to do is get into the nuts and bolts of setting up your food blog. Now, this is actually an optional step, but we highly recommend that you do it. It's going to require that you purchase a theme called the Foodie theme. And basically, this theme was designed for food bloggers. Most food bloggers out there, including some of the biggest names out there, are using the Foodie theme. So I recommend that you do too. We use it for ours, and most of our trainings are going to be around the Foodie theme. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can buy it and how to install it. Alrighty, now that we have WordPress installed on our hosting account, so basically what you're seeing here is the blog, as we said before in the previous video, and the files for this are on the host. Now what we have to do is make this look more like a food blog. And the way that you do that is by coming over here. The link was below, as I said. And this is what's called the Foodie Theme Pro. This is what I would say 95% of food bloggers are using. I'll show you some of the big guys out there like Minimalist Baker. Oops, sorry, Bakery Baker. This is the Foodie theme. Same thing with Pinch of Yum. Pinch of Yum actually just styled it a little bit differently, but when you click one of these, one of their recipes, as you can see, it's very similar. And these guys, you know, these are two big guys in the industry, and they're using this theme. Now, the reason we recommend that you use this theme is because it's sort of designed to make, well, it's sort of designed for food, I guess. It has all these little tools built in that you can make the food sort of stand out. It is $129. Again, this is an optional step. You do not have to do this. But if you can afford it, I would certainly recommend doing it. Now, if you click here to this live demo, you'll see sort of how it lays out the theme. So once you install it, you just have to create a couple things here, and you can make your blog look identical to this. It takes a little bit of work because you're not going to have any of these images or blog posts done yet, but you know, it gives you the ability to make it look like this. So what we're going to do, and by the way, this is what's called a theme. Okay? What you're looking at right here is a theme. This is the Foodie theme. You can get all kinds of other types of themes, but we're going to use the Foodie theme just because it's really designed for food blogs. So the way this works is that the reason it's so much money is because you're buying two things here. You're buying the Studio Press Genesis framework. That's one part of it. And then you're buying the theme, the Foodie theme. Now, here's the thing. They have a lot of other themes that you can purchase. And once you buy the framework once, you can get these other themes, if you want, for a much cheaper price. So basically that's why it's so expensive, but it's just for the first time. Again, this is a one-time charge. This is not going to be something that you have to keep paying for. I always tell you guys that you know, this is a business and you have to invest in your business. If you were to start an offline business, there's a good chance that you are going to be paying a lot of money to start the business thousands of dollars. But to start a food blogging business, you're going to spend a few hundred, maybe $500 total. You don't have to spend that much, but it is a business like anything else. And if you're going to make income from it, you have to treat it that way. So I am going to purchase this, and then as soon as I'm done buying it, I'm going to come back. So I'm going to stop the video so that I can put in my personal information. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I purchased the theme, and now it has brought me to this page here. What you're going to want to do is go to the download page. Now, I'm going to open this in a new tab so that I can keep this here. And it brings me to a download page. What you're going to want to download are these two, the Foodie and the Genesis framework. So let's download the Genesis framework first. And the next thing we're going to do is download the Foodie theme next. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is make sure you know where these two files went. I'm going to stick them in my Food Blog Secrets folder. And now what you're going to do is come over to your blog. So this was my blog. Remember, bakingwithjason.com. You're going to go to the end and type in /WP-admin. Okay? Now what this is going to do is bring you to the login for the blog. Now remember, when we installed WordPress, we created a username and password. You can even use your email address if you don't remember the username. But basically, you're going to want to use the password that you put in. And it's going to take you to the back end of the blog. So this is what the back end of the blog looks like. This is the front end of the blog. You're going to come over here to Appearance and then Themes. You're going to click Themes, and you're going to go to Add New. Once you come to Add New, you're going to click Upload Theme, Browse, and then you're going to go into the folder that you put those files in. The first one, remember, was the Genesis one. All you do is double click it, then click Install. Once you get to this screen, click Activate. Now, once you come back to the blog and you refresh it, now the new framework is in there. This is not the Foodie theme. This is just the framework for Genesis. We're going to then come back to the back end, come up to Themes again, click Add New. Then we're going to upload a theme again, come back to Browse, click Foodie Pro, double click it, and click Install. Click Activate like we did with the other one. And now when you come back here and refresh, now it has the Foodie theme layout in there. It doesn't look like, where is it? It doesn't look like this just yet. Doesn't look like this just yet because you don't have any images. You don't have anything else. You don't have a menu. But once you start adding that stuff, which we're going to go over, it will start looking like this. All right, guys, so now you have the Foodie theme in, you have the Genesis framework in. What we're going to do next is give you a overview of the back end of WordPress, and we're going to show you how to make the blog look a little bit more like the Foodie theme. All right, so we'll see you on the next video.